about it.
Morning Mavericks. Today we have Carla Descenda signing. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Good morning, March Mavericks. Your counselor's here this morning. For those of you that don't know, I'm Mrs. Breams, and I'm the counselor for students whose last names begin M through Z in the alphabet.
Last name, not the first.
Not the first.
Like Miller, yeah. And I am Ms. Hartman, and I am the counselor, the last name from A through L. A through L. Happy to be here.
Yes.
Not really.
No,
but we are here
on camera. But anyhow, we're here to tell you how you can come in to see us this year, because we've changed things. Since all of you are having Chromebooks this year, we have set up a counselor request form on the March website.
I think that's the March website.
It is. And when you go down, you will scroll down until you find the quick links
Oopsie.
over on the left-hand side.
Thank you, Ms. Breams. Would come back. Oh, I think I see it.
Click on counselor request form.
That's right. There.
And then you're going to click next. You will fill out this form. It's very simple, first, last name, grade,
date.
what do you want to see us about. It's all pretty self-explanatory. And at the very bottom of the page,
Go ahead. Yeah.
we see other things you have to look at. What are you seeing us for? Is this a student filling it out? Is it a teacher? Is it a parent, etc.? And at the bottom of the page, you're going to see a button that says submit.
Let me get that other right there.
Submit. You're going to click that. An email comes to us and tells us that you want to see us. And like usual, we will try to get to you as soon as we possibly can.
And we really are. This has been a great new tool for us instead of the paper, that you can just do it online. So the email comes to us immediately. And I know we are getting a lot of counselor request forms, and that's okay. I'm glad that's happening, but we are doing our best to get to you as soon as possible. Teachers also, though, if you have a concern about one of your students for any reason, academic, behavior, whatever, right here you just put that you're submitting the student's name. You can even put a little description if you need to, and we'll get that and we can follow up with you and the student. So also it's for parents too, and we are letting them also know. But I think the majority is for you students. If you need to see the counselor, Ms. Breams or I, about a schedule change, well, guess what? Let me just go to that real quick. Because I think schedule change is one of the first things on here. They're really not happening anymore because you're settled into classes, we're doing what we need to do. So schedule change is kind of a done deal. But there's still personal issues. There's still peer issues. There's things going on at the school that if you need to talk to us, we're here for you.
That's right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, March Mavericks, and have a great day.
Hey, good morning, March Mavericks. Happy Wednesday to you. It's minimum day, so let's make sure that we are lined up where we're supposed to be, and when we are done with our food, all the food makes it into the trash can, and then we walk straight out of the campus, okay? No turning to the left today. We all go straight out. We're either waiting for our rides out front, or we walk straight out to the sidewalk and then go left or right, wherever we need to go. Mavericks, Bible Club is today, room 803, right around 12:15. You get your lunch, make your way over there, about 12:15 to 1 o'clock. Tomorrow is Volleyball Club. Ladies, we'll see you at the regular time. I need you to make sure that you get there early, finish your food quickly so you can help Mrs. Stanley Wilson with the nets, okay? She needs help setting those up. I'm going to be out tomorrow. On another note, we have quite a few student clubs that are trying to get going, and I want to send a special thank you to all the teacher sponsors who have stepped up and agreed to be the teacher sponsor for those clubs. Thank you very much for doing that. That does take some extra time out of your schedule, but it's awesome for our kids. And when we have students who are motivated and want to activate these awesome clubs, I thank you for your support, teachers. We really do appreciate that. There's a cross-country club meeting yesterday right after school that I was supposed to get on announcements, and I forgot, so I apologize for that. If you were not able to make that meeting yesterday, make sure you talk to Mr. Byers today and get paperwork from him during PE so you can jump into cross country. They're getting their practices started very soon. You can make that tournament, and then that clears you for basketball and soccer for the year, so you can try out for those also. All right, so look into that. Cross country, make sure you get your paperwork from Mr. Byers. Bible club today, volleyball club tomorrow, gaming and electronics club, gaming and anime club happened yesterday. From what I hear, pretty solid turnout. And remember, that's an open club, so you can just come and show up, all right? There's no dues or any of that stuff, no fundraising, any of that. You just go, show up and enjoy yourself. And then, of course, when the time's over, put your devices away and head out, all right? March, let's make it a great Wednesday. We're halfway through the week. And don't forget to make today an awesome day.
Good morning, March Mavericks. Hey, it's Mr. Seepers once again. Just real brief announcements. I want to talk about Maverick cards. We have some awesome students from last week. We want to make sure we get those in. We're a little late on it, but we're still going to reward them. So we have Angel Cuevas, 6th grade, from Mr. Ramirez's class for being responsible. We have Yadira Robles, 6th grade, from Mrs. Williams' class for being responsible. We have Serenity Pena, 7th grade, from I think Mrs. Plunkett's class, motivated and responsible. And we have Alondra Perez, 7th grade, from Mr. Ramirez's class for being responsible, and she's a great class helper. And then lastly, we have Jose Pantanillo from Mrs. Williams' class for being responsible. Great job getting those Maverick cards. Remember, 5 of them a week. We keep them in there, and we want you guys to get as many opportunities as you can to get Maverick cards. Keep that going. Fierce Friday points right now. Yesterday we had an issue with 7th and 8th graders being out of the lunch area right after I had expectation meetings. You guys do know the orange lines are where you need to be. So right now the points are 12 and 15. 12 and 15. So 12 points for 7th and 8th graders, 15 points for 6th graders. They're doing great. They're 1 point away from having the Fierce Friday next Friday. Keep it going, guys. And once again, make sure you do right, especially when no one is watching.
When you go crazy, you take all my inhibitions. Baby, there's nothing holding me back. You take me places that tear up my reputation, manipulate my decisions. Baby, there's nothing holding me back.